morning, dear listeners. Today we start a new episode of the No Age Ontology podcast series based on my book, No Age Ontology, which is a compendium of spiritual and wisdom teachings pointing out the timelessness of all phenomena. And today we speak and introduce very briefly the two main aspects of the path to liberation. So there are always two aspects to any wisdom path to liberation. One aspect is the relative aspect of calming the mind, trying to reduce one's involvement and one's reaction to any disturbing emotions or thoughts that might arise in response to sense objects in one's field of perception. And we've spoken already in previous podcasts about how to calm the mind, what is calming the mind, how to remain present, and all relative aspects. So through this kind of training, the mind becomes a detached observer of inner and outer phenomena without any judgment to whatever occurs in one's own field of experience. And this is common aspect to most spiritual and wisdom traditions, and nowadays also to many psychotherapy systems, with the integration of the teachings and trainings of mindfulness into their main methodology. Now, the second and most profound aspect, which usually comes after one has a stable experience of the first aspect of calm abiding related to the mind and presence, and not common to all spiritual traditions or wisdom teachings, is the second aspect of self-knowing wisdom, which basically begins when the mind of pure being becomes self-knowing or aware of its own nature and its own qualities, and is able to recognize its own timeless presence. At this stage, the knowledge of the timeless mind of pure being reveals itself, and the real path to liberation begins. Unfortunately, some spiritual teachings might not reveal the second most profound aspect of self-knowing wisdom directly, or might confuse the most refined quality of the first aspect of calm, abiding, stillness, with the timeless self-knowing awareness. So there is this possibility. In any case, the second aspect is the most important aspect, but usually it can arise only if one has a stable stillness of mind, or presence, or relative presence of the mind. So these are the two aspects of a path to liberation. So this is just a brief introduction, and more information can be found in the book. And thank you for listening.